This is the intro to Long Hair Pretty Nail Show. Yeah.
Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back. I have this Rainbow Polygel Kit that I got from Amazon and I wanted to see how it is. So it does come with these tiny tubes of polygel, but I want to say this one was probably, I don't even remember how much it cost. It was like, I think it was like 25 maybe, or 20. I'll make sure to link it down below. But I wanted to try another Rainbow Polygel kit. I mean, it's not really a kit, doesn't come with anything but the colors. But if you already have the base coat, the top coat, and the polygel brush tool that they give you in the other kits, if you already have those items, then you don't really have to keep buying the same kits over and over again. I want to do a little something with these rainbow colors. I'm thinking about doing like French tip design going on. And because that one this didn't really come with like, you know, any other colors but the rainbow colors, I'm gonna use the Gelish Cover Pink as my nail bed color. These are my natural nails. I'm just gonna start off by pushing back my cuticles. And then I just take the opposite end of the cuticle pusher and kind of just scrape up what I can. I'm gonna go in with my E-file to do some cleaning up. And I'll be working with nail forms today. And these, I got these from Amazon as well. And I do link everything that I use down below. So if you got any questions about what I use, just make sure to check that info box. So I forgot to lightly file the surface of my nail just to take the shine away. So I'm just gonna do that right quick. And when you're doing this, it does not take pressure at all. Like, it's just lightly. Like, I'm barely touching the nail. All right, so for the slip solution, I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol. I've used different percentages. I think I've used like 70 before, and that still works. And I'm gonna use this for the Rainbow Polygel and, oh, my dapping dish is dirty. Hold up. Make sure you're putting it into a clean dampen dish because we don't want to make our polygel not work. So yeah, I'm gonna use this for the Gelish Polygel and the Amazon Rainbow Polygel. All right, so I am, like I said, gonna work with this one to create my nail bed areas. And I'm just using a brush that I got from the mini kits that I reviewed. I'm gonna apply dehydrator and primer as always. The Gelish Polygel is really thick, but I just need a little bit, so. All right, so I'm just gonna pat this in place. The Gelish Cover Pink is like one of my favorite pinks to use as like the nail bed color or for like an ombre fade or something. It's my favorite. I get plenty of questions of like, what's your favorite polygel? What's the best kit? And there are pros and cons to all of the polygels. Either they are too sticky or they're not clear enough or any other reason. So I think I may make a video about that because it's not just one polygel that is my absolute favorite. But this one is my favorite because of the color, and I like how I like that it is thicker. I like thick polygels. It makes them a little easier to work with. So I'm just gonna try to shape this the best way that I can, and then I will go over it once I cure it with my hand file to really crispen up that shape. I like this shape, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a flash cure in my nail lamp for about 10 seconds, just so it can stay in place. And I'm just gonna do this for the rest of the nails. All right, so after I get all of the nail beds formed, and I went ahead and cured them so they're all cured, I'm gonna take them off of the, did I say nail bed? I don't know what I said. I'm gonna take the nail forms off. And sometimes they stick really good. They tear a little bit when you try to take them off. So now I have these cute little nails. I know some people be like, when are you gonna do some short nails? Never. I am just going to take the hand file and just clean up around where the polygel is to create the sharp smile line that I want. Try not to file too much because the polygel is softer than acrylic, so you can easily overfile if you just, you know, go a little too crazy with it. All right, so this is after shaping all of my nail bed areas. I want to do like a marble with these polygels. So I've been watching some videos to see how I can go about doing marble with polygel. And Femi had a very, very nice video. So this is definitely inspired by Femi Beauty. I will leave the link to her channel and the video that I watched down below. So I have just the backing paper for the nail forms. I'm gonna squirt out each of the polygels on this paper. And then this is also a good chance to see the colors. So this one is Rainbow Purple. And she said that you don't really need that much, but my nails are gonna be kind of long, so we're gonna start off with that. But that's a pretty color. This one is red. That's the red. You guys know that I love the thick polygel, so I actually like this a lot. So the last polygel, well, rainbow polygel that I tried was from Makartt. And their polygels are known for being softer and a little sticky. So I'm hoping that this one won't be as sticky. This one is Rainbow Orange. I don't want to hear nothing about you didn't go in order. It's not the rainbow. I'm not going in order. I'm using whatever colors I want in whatever order. If you don't like it, click off the video. These colors are really pretty. I wish the bottles were bigger. This one is Rainbow Blue. That's a pretty color, blue. This one is Rainbow Green. And finally, Rainbow Yellow. And those are the colors of the rainbow. When you do marbling, you kind of need a color that's going to kind of help mesh all the colors together without mixing them too much. Because if I were just to mix all these colors up, it's probably gonna not look pretty. So I'm gonna use some white polygel. This one here is by Gershon. And I'm just gonna use this as like that in-between color for the marbling, just so it can come together nicely. So I'm just gonna squirt a little bit of white on a little bit. And now I'm gonna put some nail forms back on so we can get to the fun part. So now that I have zoomed in, I can see that I have a little bit of lint in the hair here. Hopefully I can file that away when it's time to shape and file, but if not, oh well. I'm just gonna put some blue down, grab a little bit of white, grab some purple, and maybe yellow. All right, so then I'm just gonna pat this in place. Let's put some red in here too. I know it looks crazy now, but hopefully it'll look better in the end. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of pat this. Try not to work it too much. I'm more just patting rather than like pulling. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pat this. Of course, I'm gonna have to go over this with a little bit of clear just to thicken it up, because since I am doing marble, I'm not doing like a full solid color. I can't really make this too thick, so I will have to add just a little bit of clear at the end just to build everything up. And that would be clear polygel. So that is like, if I have a little bit of like gaps or something, it's not gonna be that big of a deal because the clear will come in and fix all of that. But like I was saying, I didn't wanna play with this too much because I want the colors to kind of stay marbly. But this is working like some of my favorite polygel. One of my top favorite polygels is Gershon, and I like it because it is thick and it doesn't stick to my brush. Like, I just don't really have to use that much slip, and this is working just like that. So that is what I like, and the colors are nice and vibrant. Oh, I like this. It almost looks like a abstract painting or something. This is really cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure this in my nail lamp for about, I don't know, about 10 seconds, just to make sure it stays in place. And then I'm gonna repeat this same thing on each nail, just alternating colors. I would say probably the hardest part of this nail design is just being able to pick up tiny dots of this. As you guys can see, I'm using the spatula portion. As for the smell, this polygel actually smells really good. It kind of reminds me of like, it kind of smells a little fruity, maybe like bubble gum or something. If you got something that is like a little pointy and you kind of want to swirl, that's what I'm gonna do a little bit. Not too much though, because we don't want to mix them too much. And just go ahead and cure that. So all of the polygel has been laid and marbled, even the thumb. And now I'm just gonna go in with some clear polygel and cap the marble and also build up the strength of the nail because these nails are pretty thin. Right, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure that and do that for all of the nails. All right, so I have went ahead and encapsulated all the nails with clear polygel and went ahead and cured them. So now I'm just gonna take them off of the nail forms. And we also gonna wipe them down with alcohol, just so I can do my shaping and filing, because it does have a tacky layer after you cure them. And sometimes you may have a little bit of uncured polygel underneath here. So I'm just gonna put my hand in the nail lamp for 60 seconds just to make sure everything is cured. So my bad, I thought that the camera was on, but it wasn't. But all I did was wipe my nails with the alcohol, and now I'm doing the hand filing. So you want to, well, in my case, I'm using a hand file because polygel is super, super soft and it's really easy to file. And if I use my my nail drill, I can possibly, file too much off. So it's just safer to go ahead and do this. And the beauty with polygel is that you can take your time to make sure that everything is nice and smooth and even before you cure, and that will cut down on all of the filing that you have to do. I'm kind of like at the end of filing and shaping, and I'm seeing here on my middle fingernail that I didn't quite put enough clear. So this happens not that often, but when it does happen, it's no big deal. It's not, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, if that ever happens, just make sure to go in and fill in any low spots that you may have, because, it just makes the nail shape better. And since you're doing the nails yourself, or most people who watch me do their own nails, but it's not gonna kill you to go in and fix this. It's not like it has to be perfect on the first try. So I just wanted to show you guys that yes, sometimes after filing I have to go back in and fill in spots where I didn't have enough product. So yeah, we're just gonna fill in this little tip here. All right, so this is after I have file shaped and buffed, and I am loving how they're looking so far. So now I'm going to add some bling. So I'm just gonna cure for 60 seconds in my nail lamp. Ooh, those are pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna put on some cuticle oil. And here is the finished look. The rainbow swirls came out so cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this nail tutorial, and I will talk to y'all in the next one.
This is the outro to the Long Hair Pretty Nail Show, yeah.